What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I got a new steering wheel for my 2024 Tesla Model 3. This is the Yoke steering wheel that you can get on the Model S and the Model X. And huge shout out to Handshow for sending this out, but I absolutely love it. I took it on a 300-mile road trip and it was phenomenal. It performed super smooth. At first, it does take some time to get used to, but now it's just become of nature. So I am going to drive around with this and I'm going to show you guys how the driving experience with the Tesla steering yoke is. Now, this feels like it's first party. Like, it truly feels like it's coming directly from Tesla with its Snappa leather material. But honestly, I love the look, and it does free up a lot of space here. And I'm probably going to get a digital gauge cluster right here so I can kind of see what's going on. I've always wanted a secondary display right here, but yeah, let's get right to it. All right, let's make that turn. And this is exactly how you turn. It's not too bad. You can turn with one hand. And the only thing is, obviously, if you're used to using just the regular steering wheel, your hand sometimes sits on the top and you don't have that option anymore. It's your hand usually rests on top like this, or just hold on to the bottom of the steering wheel just like that. But it does free up the space up here, so there's really nothing getting in the way. If you have your phone right here, you get to see the content directly on your phone, so it definitely has taken up or freed up a lot of space, which I do appreciate. But I also do appreciate the look of the steering wheel itself. I really do like the aesthetic. It just gives, like, I don't know, spaceship, airplane type of vibes. Like, especially if you want to do 0 to 60 real quick, like, you just hold on just like this and then you press on it and go, and it picks up real quick. Now everything on here is directly from Tesla, so you do have to remove it, and there's installation videos. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below of how to remove the original steering wheel and put on this particular steering wheel. And it is a little bit time consuming, but it's not too bad. Like, it does take up some time, but it's not too bad. Now, here's the thing. This retains the car's original airbag cover and the button trim panel, as you can see right here. When you honk the horn, it works. When you use the buttons, it still works. The heating for the steering wheel works as well. So everything still retains the same. You're literally just swapping out the normal steering wheel and putting on this Yoke steering wheel. So overall, the driving experience, honestly, I mean, right now I'm going on a straight path, and a lot of people get the question of what happens when you try turning it. And you get used to it. Like, it's not that bad as I had originally anticipated. And I guess I kind of beat that with that 300-mile road trip. And here's the thing, full self-driving, this, I used it with full self-driving, and it looks pretty funky and a little awkward, but it still works perfectly fine. There's no issues. So swapping steering wheels does not affect how full self-driving works on this. But I like the look of it. Some people may not. And if you do pick up this steering wheel, I'll be leaving a link in the description down below with my discount code, so you can get percentage off on this. So that's a huge plus. But if you go through Tesla's website, you can only get this, like I said, for the Model S and X, and it's like an extra $1,000 to have this. And at that point, a lot of people are probably just gonna want to get the regular steering wheel. Whereas I think when the mid-cycle refresh came out for the S and the X, it came with it installed already. I don't know, I like the look of it. I've gotten like mixed thoughts and opinions from friends and family. Some really like how it looks, some think it's kind of weird, but that makes sense because we're used to the regular circular steering wheel. Now, there are different options too. I think you can install like Cybertruck style steering wheels and stuff like that, but I like how this looks. My next step is to get a digital gauge cluster to put it right here, so at least I have a secondary display, something I always wanted. I love the minimal look of the Teslas, but I just would have loved to have a Model 3 refresh interior like the Model S, having a secondary display right up here. So that's definitely next. But yeah, you can use this one-handed, obviously two-handed right here. You can place your hand right here. We can even try full self-driving. And when we put full self-driving, that's what it does. Now, granted, it says full self-driving may be degraded because of poor weather detected. So, I mean, I'm going to disengage for now, and I have a upcoming video for full self-driving too, so definitely be sure to stay tuned. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there's lots of Tesla content coming. I'm always reviewing lots of different products here on the channel for your Tesla Model 3, or if you have a Model Y, they're very similar. And I have just a bunch of different content ideas I want to put out here on the channel. They're going to take some time, but I'm super excited to put them out here. So definitely be sure to stay tuned as we are close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The Tesla Volt community is growing. Thank you guys so much for the huge support. It's been a great journey so far. And as you can see, like I just switched lanes. I can switch lanes one more time, and it works. Everything works. Now, the installation process, like I said, it was a little time consuming, but there is those installation videos, and it's fairly straightforward. There's lots of bolts and nuts that you have to kind of screw out and all that stuff, and you need the right tools to do it. But once you install it, everything is all set. Now there is this. Make sure, and those videos do show, but make sure that you power off your car, and you want to make sure it's powered off. So wait like a couple minutes after you power it off, and since you're installing it, power it off while your door is open, so you don't have to keep opening your door and then accidentally turn it on. And if you press the brakes, it turns on and stuff like that. So you want to be careful and make sure that while you're uninstalling the steering wheel, the car is turned off, because you're going to have to kind of remove it from the airbag and the electrical wires in there. And it's very simple. It's a little difficult to remove at first, but once you get the hang of it, then it becomes easier. So yeah, I mean, driving this has been awesome. Granted, a lot of the roads that I've been driving lately are kind of just straight with a couple turns and this and that, but so here's a slight like curve, and that's really it. Normally my hand would probably been on the top right here, but now it's on the side. I kind of lift right here, just like that, and that's really it. It's a great steering wheel. Obviously, this does come down to preference. Would you want to try this? And here's what I have to say. If you want to try this out, one, if you have someone who has a Tesla that has a steering wheel, a Yoke steering wheel, try it out with them. See how it is. Or it can be like a Model Y or a Model 3, and a friend or family that has it on like aftermarket type of thing, then try it out with them. If not, try it out with Tesla themselves. See if they have like a Model S or an X, and try out the Yoke steering wheel. So I'm kind of slightly turning, and I'm only holding on, obviously you can hold on both wheels or both sides of the wheel just like this. There's a Tesla Model 3 in front of me. It's the Legacy model. It's a blue. I kind of like the blue color, by the way. And there also is different colors for this Yoke steering wheel. I believe there's like a white and a red. So if you want to get a red interior for your car as well as a red Yoke steering wheel, that's also an option. If you want to get a white one and you already have a white interior, again, that's an option. I had the black interior, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go with the black Yoke steering wheel and just keep it plain and simple. All right, let's make a left. As you can see, very seamless, no issues whatsoever. If I need to use the wipers, there you go. If I honk the horn, which I'm not going to, it works. If I need to use a voice command, that also does work. Everything works on here. You just have to make sure you have everything plugged in when you're reinstalling it. It's fairly straightforward. Now, I get some questions about what about like these carbon fiber skins that you have on your wheel. I'll leave that in the link in the description down below. That did not come with the manufacturer. That's afterwards. I put it on afterwards, so links will be in the description down below. And I'm really trying to make this car unique, make this car mine. Because here's the thing, you see a lot of different Teslas out on the roads and they look so similar. I've seen a lot of Model 3s the same color as mine, and they all look the same. So I'm like, you know what, I don't want to have the same exact car, but I want to have something a little bit different. So that's why I'm trying to change up the interior, the exterior, and make it unique. You want to make the car yours. You're going to be spending, if you're driving to work back and forth, or if your job requires you to be in your car, whatever it is, if you're doing Grubhub and DoorDash. Actually, I have an idea of an upcoming video for Grubhub and DoorDash using a Tesla Model 3. I think it's a great idea. But nonetheless, let's get back to the steering wheel. I don't think I'll be replacing it soon. Like, I don't think I'll be switching back to the original steering wheel anytime soon, because I really just love the look of this. It's also super easy to clean if you have like a Clorox wipe or whatever it is. Like, you have those interior cleaning things, then you can clean it up real quick. It doesn't leave any stains. The original one, it leaves a little bit more stains than this one. I'd have to clean it like once a week. It'd leave like white marks around it. This one doesn't leave anything. It's been almost a week at the time of this recording, like 5-6 days, and I don't really see anything, so that's a plus. I like it. But yeah, that's really it for this driving experience. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Definitely be sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot. I'm gonna help push my content out to more people. Let's make it to 1,000 subscribers. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.